Yes, dear students, I believe you will be fine and enjoying good health. Today, this one is a solution regarding to STA630 Assignment Solution for 2019 and 2020. And this assignment solution is regarding to research method. So, this is very interesting topic regarding to different sampling techniques. So, students, as you know that in this assignment the examiner want to investigate up to do that in this scenario what type of techniques and what type of sampling are using. So first of all I will read a scenario. Suppose Mr. Ali work as a research in R&D department of an organization. Being a researcher, he want to conduct two research studies for the organizational development. So here you have to check. First he want to study the impact of job satisfaction on employees turnover. So what he's doing, he is doing work on the organizational development point of view. First he want to study the impact of jobs satisfaction on employees turnover working in that organization. For this purpose he needs to develop an accurate sampling frame of each group based on provinciality, and then needs to choose respondent accordingly. The number second scenario is that secondly he want to study the impact of organizational culture on enterprise resource planning system. Population of this study is employees working on ERP system in Karachi based offices of the organization. For this purpose he decided to contact with the respondent by using chain referrals. So what are the requirements of these two scenarios? So you are required to identify the type of sampling and sampling technique in each case and justify your choice with at least two arguments, one argument for type of sampling and one argument for sampling techniques. 2 marks for each sampling, 2 marks for sampling technique, 1 mark for two justification. So now its total mark is a 5, sorry 10 marks. This one is the 10 marks. So now I will give you some hints how to solve this equations. So due to my laptop technical problems I have designed it on the mobiles. So sorry for this inconvenience matters. So students, the first scenario is a regarding the its sampling type is a probability sample, because I will declare it later so that you can write down its point, its logical point. And its sampling technique is a stratified random sampling. And the next scenario is regarding the sampling type is a non-probabilities, and its sampling techniques are snowball samplings. So now I will give you argue how to prove this. So students, again, first he want to study the impact of job satisfaction on employees turnover working in that organization. Need to develop an accurate simple sampling frame of each group. So if we study the stratified random sampling, so in stratified random sampling, first the population is divided into subgroup known as strata, and then members from each subgroup are selected randomly. This technique is adopted when the population is not highly homogeneous. So here your population is not homogeneous, it means same, they are heterogeneous. So that's why you are using stratified random sampling. So as you know that what is the meaning of types of sampling? Two major types of sampling are probability and non-probability. Probability for the 4 classification, but what is the difference between probability where you can choose a group of sample randomly, but in the non-probability this one is not method used. So here the major difference between the probability and non-probability sampling. The next one is here you can see that I have given example the sampling technique snowball sampling. Snowball sampling is also called chain sampling. It is a type of sampling where one respondent identifies other respondent from his friend or relative. Study snowball sampling is adopted in a situation where it is difficult to identify the member of the sample. For example, researcher want to study problem faced by migrant in an area. The researcher may not know enough number of migrants in this. So here, this one is the sampling techniques. Sampling techniques are using in the second scenario, as we have read. As we have read, suppose here, second, he want to study the impact of organizational culture on enterprise resource planning system. Population of this study is employees working on ERP system in Karachi-based offices. So here, there are so many offices, and they are working on ERP system. So for this purpose, he decided to connect with respondent by using chain referrals. So first he contact one person, then he give further reference. So in this way, he conduct uh, he found a lot of chains referrals from the one reference to another reference. So now it is depend upon your writing skills that how can I have given you full